Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author today, and today we're going to play bingo. B-I-N-G-O, bingo. Yeah, so we're actually going to do what is called the Indiecember tag, writer's tag. And so this is going to be a lot of fun. Basically, we have 25 questions, but I won't be answering 25 questions unless our random.org decides to make me go almost full on all of the questions. Basically, we won't be answering 25 questions, but we will be answering questions until we get a bingo. So basically what happens is this is called the Indiecember Writers Tag, and I will link up the video to that in the description. So if you would like to do this Writers Tag, you're more than welcome to. The only real requirements is you have to have a work in progress, a WIP, or a published book, because otherwise the questions won't make any sense. The other requirements to do this tag are really to mention the creator, which is Cloud Kitten Chronicles, and also talk a little bit about Indiecember. And Indiecember is Indie-Sember. And so what it is just about bringing awareness to independent authors and their books, and also pushing for reviews. So there's an actual Indiecember readers bingo game that's going on. I'll link all of this up in the video description. So if you would like to participate in this, it's kind of halfway through the month, but you still have time to do that. And so you can participate as one of the readers. You can also participate as a writer, whether you have a published work or not. We're going to play bingo. I've got random.org on the other screen, and I'm going to go ahead and have random.org pick my numbers. And then I'm just going to go ahead and answer their questions. I will also copy down the questions into the video description so that you have that as well in case you want to do the Indiecember Writers Tag. And if you are watching this live and a question comes up that you'd like to go ahead and answer, feel free to put it in the comment section because I'd love to read it too. It's not just about me, that's why I'm doing it live, that I can share it with you. So if you have an answer to one of the questions that you'd love to share, please put it in the comment section so I can go ahead and read that. And if we're live, I'll go ahead and share it. Otherwise, if you do the writer's tag, please link up your video to this video so that we can all see yours as well. Okay, so let's get started and having random pick our first number. So I put in 1 through 25 on the generator, and I press generate, and the very first number, of course, it gives me, I must have psychically saw that because I thought it was going to be 25. So the very first number I am getting is 25. Now I have to pick the question that correlates to the number 25 and answer it for you. So let's pull up the questions real quick. And I'm going to go down to 25. Question number 25 is naughty to nice. Which character was on the naughty list, but Santa liked them and took them off? Oh, doggy, that's a fun question. So which one of my characters in my current work in progress was on the naughty list, but Santa liked them enough that Santa took them off? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and say if any of the characters were naughty this new series that I'm writing, there are actually a couple. And I can't really say one because it would kind of give it away. But let's see. Santa liked Cricket's reasoning for being naughty. So Cricket in River's Fire, she basically she's bisexual and she wants open relationship, and River is not. So they basically came to terms very quickly in the book that they weren't going to be a good match, which is fine. I mean, she is going to go off and find who she wants. I think I might even write a book for her because I think that's going to be a fun story. But she actually stays on during the mating games and basically kind of becomes a spy for River. So that's kind of naughty, right? So she's a little naughty. But her reasoning behind it is to protect her friends. So even though she's naughty, she's still a little nice, and Santa gave her a little leeway. All right, so that is my first one. She's a fun character, I must say. Cricket's a fun character. All right, let's see what random.org gives me next. The next number on random is 21. Ooh, I got 2 numbers in a row, so I could wind up getting a bingo very quickly. So 21 was right there. All right, so 21. Let's see here. 21's question is Snow Angel. Which of your characters is most likely to make a snow angel, and which is most likely to be wishing they were on a beach instead? Let's see. Snow angel. So, of my characters, I think the one that would be most likely willing to make a snow angel is probably going to be. Let's see. I would definitely think probably Sunday. Sunday's probably the most adventurous of the group, but she's also one that's willing to just kick back and get real with you, I guess. And so Sunday would probably be the best one for if people were doing Snow Angels, she'd probably lead the charge, but she'd also probably just join in if other people weren't doing Snow Angels, she'd lead the charge. And if other people were doing Snow Angels, she'd have no problem jumping in. As far as who'd like to be on the beach instead, I would probably go with let's see. Maybe Lacey. Lacey's a very shy girl, but she does have her favorites, and she definitely is not. She is an outdoors girl, but she does not like cold. So Lacey would probably be the one that would rather be on the beach instead. All right. So the next question is generator. 25. I've already got that one. So let's see. Number 11. So number 11 is right there. All right, so let's mark that off and see where we are. Number 11. Number 11's question. I love these questions, don't you? They're really cute. They really did a great job. They really did a great job putting this together. All right, eggnog. What's your favorite writerly drink? And most importantly, do you ever spike it with alcohol? Oh, I love that question. Okay, so I'm not going to spike a drink with alcohol. I'll just drink alcohol. I'm 44 years old. If I want a drink of wine, I'm going to grab a drink of wine. And I'm not nursing anymore, so I can. that stopped about 6 months ago. So my favorite writerly drink is coffee. Now, my favorite drink all time is water. I prefer water, but I do like my desserty like coffees. I like my sugary coffees. I usually get one a day, or I make them here at the house, which is a lot cheaper. And you just know it's going to taste good. If I'm talking about coffee making here at the house, it's usually eggnog coffee right now, but throughout the year, I usually make pumpkin spice lattes here at the house. They're pretty easy, and if you want the recipe, let me know, and I'll share the recipe. I'll do a video on that. But so that's good. I'm not going to spike anything with alcohol because usually the only alcohol I drink anymore is wine, and it's just for the health benefits. But also, once in a while, just drinking some wine can kind of knock something loose sometimes in there. So sometimes just drinking a glass of wine is good. So yeah. So do I spike anything? No, but I definitely have my favorite. It's my favorite drink. How about you? What are your favorite drinks? You don't have to be a writer to answer that question. What is your favorite drink, and do you spike it with alcohol? Let's see. The next question will be number 23. Number 23. Random, you are not liking me today. You are keeping me busy with these questions. So number 23 is right here. I already crossed it off. Let's pull up number 23. Bingo, bingo, where are you? Bingo, bingo, I see you. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to sing today. All right, number 23. Traditions. What holidays or traditions exist in your stories world? If you have too many to list, what's your favorite? Okay, so that's a really great question. And I actually been thinking about doing a author panel on this. So let me know if you're interested in that. But I've been thinking about doing an author panel on having a bunch of authors come on and talk about writing stories that are themed for the holidays, because we write stories that are themed for the holidays. Now, my current work in progress is not it's not a holiday theme, and so it doesn't have any. It's really very little on seasonal theme too, just in the fact that you just kind of have to play around and know where they are in the year, because they have 1 year to get married, even though the book series has been, because I took a hiatus, it's been a few years. But their theoretically in their world is only 1 year. So that's really the only play that I have within the story. Now I do like weddings and stuff like that within the series, and within this current work in progress, we are going to do a wedding. There is going to be a wedding, but it's going to be a witch wedding, which will be fun. And then there is going to be some connections to the elemental magic, just because Matthew's story has to be told a little bit. And if you read Rhyme's Reason, you'll understand that there's got to be a little bit more that comes out about Matthew's story and how he's going to fit into a family of wolves, because he is in a family of wolves now once he marries Rhyme. So, and he's the head witch of the coven. So he definitely, there's going to be some connections and some joining of those two families. But as far as holidays in this book, no, there's not a holiday. But my favorite holiday to celebrate is Halloween. How about you? What's your favorite holiday? Let me know in the comment section. All right, so my next number is 19. 19. Ooh, I've gotten to 3 in the same row. Yay! I may not. 19 is right here. All right. And by the way, I just put the numbers randomly on the board. I made my own bingo board on my erasable Everlast notebook. All right, so this will just be one quick wipe off with a damp rag and it'll be clean. We could play again. Okay, so 19 question. The number 19 question is, oh, that's up a page. One moment here. Okay, Santa's beard. Who is your oldest character and around how old are they? Oh, now that's a good question. I guess the oldest character would be River in this story. I don't think any of his bachelorettes are older than him. I think they're about his age. If they're older than him, they're the same age. River is the oldest of the 3 siblings. He's the one inheriting the pack, and so he is the oldest character in the story, because the father did die and the mother died a long time ago. So there really isn't anybody older in the story that I can think of that has any kind of impact. Unless we go to minor characters, then the games master, she would be older. Felicity would be older because of the fact that she has been running games, and these mating games, for a long time. So she's an older lady, as well as the some of the house staff is they're older and wiser and usually give good advice every now and then. So that would be my oldest characters. My main is River, and the others would be supporting characters that are kind of becoming advisors. They're advisor roles. All right. Next number, please. Generate. Number 2. Number 2. All right. Another line with 3. Yay. There we go. This is kind of fun. I think this is kind of fun. So number 2 is right under the G. So we got 3 on the G and 3 on the N. Number 2. All right. So number 2 question is, Rudolph, do you have any furry writing companions? Bonus points for showing them on film. Oh, no, I have no furry writing companions. Not any that I can pick up and show on film anyways. My writing companions are larger dogs. But I do have, well, she's not furry. She's my daughter, but she sometimes likes to come and help mommy type on the computer. I don't really, she's not writing the story, of course, but I'll open up a document and let her type and pretend like she's typing. It's kind of cute. But no, I really don't have any writing companions, any furry writing companions. So no, I can't show any on film. Sorry. All right, next number is 5. Number 5. Ooh, we're down to 4. And so number 5 is right there. Number 5 is Sleigh Bells. What music do you listen to when writing? All right, music. I must say, if I ever do put on music, it's usually country music, old country music, not the new country music, some 80s rock and roll or 80s pop. It's just for my era when I grew up. It's just kind of inspirational, but there's nothing really that I don't have any playlists or anything that I use when I'm writing. I just tell Google, hey, Google, put on some 80s music, and she starts playing 80s music. Or, I don't have any playlists or anything. I just kind of go with the flow. Writing or music in the background doesn't really help me one way or the other, really. How about you? Do you find music helpful when you're doing creative endeavors? Let me know in the comment section. All right, the next number is 20. Ooh, we got 2 lines that are almost complete. So 20 is right there under the G. So N and G are my favorites today. So 20, question number 20 is, Gingerbread House, who is your handiest or craftiest character? I gotta say Matthew, the head witch of the coven, is probably our handiest and craftiest character in this current work in progress. He is amazing. So Ryan picked good when she picked him. He is a great character and just really all around, just very well centered despite all of the things that he went through. So Rhyme and Rhyme Reason picked him well and really did make a good choice. If I were to pick any of the characters that are in the current games that are handy or crafty, I would say maybe Raven. She is curvy psyker or curvy, nah, she's not psyker. She's a curvy, sassy biker chick, and she can get herself in and out of situations really well. So if I were to pick a crafty character, it would probably be her. I do know that May, or Mavis, and she goes by May, she's pretty crafty too, but she's crafty in a devious way. So she's more of a witchy craftiness, even though she's not a witch. She's a witch with a B. Let's just say it that way. So she's a little crafty too. But so if I were to pick those, it would be probably those. River's the leader, so he's not super crafty. Rhyme and Reason haven't ever had to really step up and be that super crafty either, unless they're caught in difficult situations. And I think all of them can be really crafty when necessary, because they've had a rough year. Let's just say that they've had a rough year. Everything I could think of to throw at them, I have thrown at them. All right, the next number is 21. 21. Oh, we've already picked 21. I was like, where is it? The next number is 9. 9 is our next number, and it's under the O on my sheet. Right there. We are almost there. We are almost there. Well, I'm pulling up the question. Can you tell me what is your craftiest character? If you write, and if you don't write, what is your favorite craftiest character in another book that you've read? All right, so we're going to number 9. Number 9 is ho, ho, ho. What's a line or scene that makes you or your readers laugh? There's some good ones in there. Wow. A line or scene that makes my readers laugh. You know, a lot of the dates are just super funny because it's uncomfortable. A first date is uncomfortable, right? So all of these girls are going on first date with a guy that's dating all the other girls. So you've got the uncomfortableness of the first dates, which are hilarious usually. They always wind up with some craziness going on. And then you've got the uncomfortable scenes where they all come back to the house and they're, basically sharing how great it was or how great it wasn't, or, like, of course they're in competition, they're going to talk about it. So those are kind of funny scenes too. So it's really the first date scenes that are really funny. I mean, they just crack me up. And then you've got the uncomfortableness, which makes it an uncomfortable funny. You know that feeling where you have to laugh because you're in an uncomfortable situation? Yeah, so the uncomfortableness when they all meet up and they're talking about how their dates went or what happened. Those are kind of funny too. Those can be really kind of comical. So yeah, they're just really fun. I mean, that's what's so fun about it is just the concept of the story that I created there. All right, so the next question is, now my question to you while I'm pulling these numbers up is, have you had a very uncomfortable first date story that you'd like to share that was funny? If you'd like to share that, please put it in the comment section. And number 14 is my next number. We get another O. I swear I am not. No, I am going 100% by the rules here. Number 14 here is my next number. So if you have a funny first date story you'd like to share, please do in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it, especially as we're talking about reverse fire. It's pretty cool. All right, so number 14's question is, Santa's coming to town. Is your protagonist naughty or nice? If you have multiple books or protagonists, you can do this for multiple. Okay, so let's see, I have 30 books, so I could be doing that for, I don't know, an hour, just that question. So I think I'll just stick with River's Fire. There is one major protagonist in River's Fire that has actually basically followed the whole story. It's been basically, this is the end of the trilogy, right? And so there's been a protagonist that has been behind the scenes the entire series, which is book one, Rain's Thunder. Book two, Rhymes Reason, and then River's Fire. So you do have one baddie that will finally be revealed because your family feels like they're cursed. There is a reason for that. And then there is a baddie in this book that is just specific to this book, not necessarily to the story. And I will tell you this, it is one of the bachelorettes. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it is one of the bachelorettes, and she's actually working for the series baddie. So that kind of gives you a little peek into a plot that's going on there. So we do have a series baddie that will be revealed in River's Fire, and we have a book baddie who is going to be revealed in River's Fire. So you'll be able to see her as well. I just told you she was one of the bachelorettes. So, is your protagonist naughty or nice? The answer is both of these baddies are very naughty, especially the series baddie, because the series baddie has basically done torment and torture and all kinds of craziness through the whole series. And then the book baddie here, she can be, there is a subplot that I'm considering putting in there to make her, even though she is naughty in the book and she is doing bad things in the book, I think that having her have a reason for this that might make sense to some people, might actually make her a better baddie, but still show that she could be a nice person, even though she's definitely naughty. All right, I hope that answered the question. All right, the next question is, and while I'm pulling up the next question, what is your favorite book baddie? Go ahead and share in the comment section. All right, the next number is number 7. Number 7. Number 7 is, oops, right there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. So number 7's question is, Feast. What's your favorite food-related scene? Okay, I'm gonna kind of give away a piece of the book today, but there's no way around it. My favorite food-related scene is a food fight. The kind of pursuit. It wasn't meant to be a food fight. It's actually a fight in a bar that turns out to have food getting flung, even though it wasn't meant to be flung. So my favorite food scene would be that one. And I won't tell you which bachelorette that is, but it was definitely a first date. So first date impressions. All right. And then my other favorite food scene is I actually have the girls competing in a cooking competition, and some of them really don't take it a very literal as far as, cooking. Some of them think, oh, well, I'm going to use this time to flirt with the bachelor, or I'm going to use this time to, do this and not cook. Well, they lose out because they're not gaining any points that way. So that was a fun scene too. Like the whole idea of, you know, um, the whole purpose to the cooking scene was, hey, let's see how well you can cook. And these girls are like, I'm not going to cook. I'm going to go saunter over and flirt with the man, see if I can get some extra points. And they don't get extra points. So that's a fun scene too. All right. Speaking of food fights, have you ever read a book with a fun food fight in it? Let me know in the comment section. All right, the next number that pulled up from the generator was 20, but I've already pulled 20, so let's go on to the next number, and that is number 16. Number 16. Number 16 is under the I, right here. Okay, so number 16 is under the I. Let's go and ask the question. Cutting down Christmas trees. Do you edit your manuscript in digital format or print it out? Oh, this is easy for me. Always digital. I never print out my manuscript until it comes actually in the book, and that's just a proof copy, and I go through it then. But yes, I definitely work on it digitally. I don't print it out. Save a tree. Save a tree. Save a tree. Next answer or next question is 22. Oh, 22. Oh, I thought maybe I was gonna have a bingo, but I don't. All right, so 22 is right here. All right, so how about you? When you're editing things, do you do it digitally or via a paper copy? Let me know in the comment section if you feel like answering. Number 22, the question is, let's see here. Silent Night. What character refuses to talk to you as a writer? Basically, a character who is hard for you to connect with and write for. Okay, so I will say in my current work in progress, for a time, all of them were very difficult because I couldn't get a grasp on them. I was struggling with my characterization in the very beginning. And you've got 10 bachelorettes, plus all of the support characters, plus the two couples that happened in the first two books, plus then you've got the river, and then you've got the bad people. So you got a really big a cast of characters in this book. So I get why I had a struggle with that. But as far as connecting to any of the characters, once I got them down, I guess, once I put them down and said, hey, let's talk, let's figure you out, they really kind of flow easily now. So I really don't have any struggles with the characters at this point in time. Now, will I have struggles in the future? Maybe. And if I do, it's probably going to be the baddie character, the one, our protagonist, the female bachelorette who's actually undermining everything that's going on, trying to stop the wedding from happening and the matching from happening. But she would probably be my most difficult character, just because I'm still toying with whether or not to make her a good baddie or a bad baddie. So just haven't decided yet, and she hasn't really given me a straight answer on that either. Yes, I did talk like she was talking to me, but writers, we connect to our characters. So all right, let's see. The next question is number 10. We might just be getting a blackout here. All right, so number 10 is right there. And let me go ahead and pull up the question. And while I'm pulling up the question, have you ever had a character that was difficult to connect to in a book that you were reading? Let me know in the comment section while I pull up the question for number 10. Number 10's question is, here we go. Number 10, Santa's bag. If you could tell Santa one item that should be given to every writer everywhere, what would it be? Oh, I just love this question. This is really awesome. So Santa, please hear me. And if there's one thing I would give every writer everywhere as a Christmas gift, it would be confidence in your storytelling. I think that's one of the hardest things that we face with, especially when we're getting ready to publish and we're self-published, is that I remember when I first published my first book, I was shaking when I pressed that button. I was so scared. Um, but then once I started publishing and got the next one out there, the confidence grew, and then I was publishing books every 2 months. So it just, I think one of the keys to me was getting confidence in my skill. And I literally, one of my best friends, she is my bestie. She literally held my hand all the way to that first book being published because I just didn't have the confidence in my ability. Um, and I know that may be undermining me with the audience as far as, thinking, oh well, she doesn't have confidence in her ability, should I read her books? But my books are highly rated. They're, very popular, and I'm a genre writer. I'm not a literary fiction writer. And so I think that sometimes we just have to know. I think that sometimes we just have to know, like, where we fit in the market. And when I figured out where I fit in the market, telling what kind of stories and how I fit into the market, I think it really helped me also with building my confidence. And then you, the fans, and you, my colleague authors who have been part of my inner circle and my support group, have built my confidence to no ends, no means, and given me that strength. And so if I could give writers something through Santa Claus, it would be the same gift, confidence. And I think that's really what helped me. And I would love to see other authors feel confident in their work to where they can get it out there and publish. All right, so next question. If you could give something to every writer around the world, what would you give them? Let me know in the comment section. Well, I pull up my next question. I've already answered number 2, so 2 is what pulled. So let's try again. Let's generate another number. Number 19. Number 19. Already done. All right, come on, give me a number. 1, okay. All right, we are getting pretty close to where any number gets picked and we'll pretty much have a bingo. So here's number 1. That board's getting pretty full. So let's go on to number 1. And the question for number 1 is, number 1, Nightmare Before Christmas. What's a writing or book release mistake that still haunts you? There are, trial and error, there are a lot of them. A writing or book mistake that still haunts me. That's a tough question. I'm sure there is something. I just can't think of anything right now. Okay, yeah. No, I was gonna say taking a 3-year hiatus, but I got all that time with my beautiful daughter, and so it doesn't haunt me because I needed that with her. So a writing or book mistake that still haunts me. Okay. A writing or book mistake that still haunts me is it's an audiobook mistake that still haunts me. is that I had taken my remaining audiobooks, or my remaining books that were ready to be licensed for audiobooks, and I decided, while I was taking my hiatus, I was gonna film those. Well, I didn't have time to do that. I couldn't get them done. So that still haunts me because I'm having a hard time getting the program to release those back so that I can get those books made into audiobooks by an actual narrator as opposed to the author. That I guess would be the biggest thing that haunts me right now, is I'm still struggling with that. I can't really think of anything else because every mistake and obstacle and up and down I've had as an author, I've learned from, and I've taken away and said, okay, now let's make it better next time. So nothing's really haunted me. So I guess that one, because I'm still fighting with that one, trying to get those books released so that they can be narrated by somebody else. I guess that would be it. I'm pretty happy with the choices I've made as an author. How about you? Have you ever had a nightmare that still haunts you in your business? Inquiry minds want to know. That's a tough question. That is a really tough question. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, Cloud Kitten Chronicles, for giving me that question. That was tough. All right. The next question is number 6. I swear, I am not. I mean, I'm literally doing this honestly. So 6 is right here, and it doesn't help us much with the bingo. But let's go ahead and see what 6 says. 6 question. Christmas lights. What character would be most likely to use Christmas lights inappropriately, such as to tie someone up, shock someone, to rig an explosive, you name it? Okay, now that's a pretty fun question. I really have to look at my characters because I've never thought of that, but wow, that would be a lot of fun to write a scene like that. So that is actually pretty ingenious. So if any of the girls were going to tie up River with Christmas lights in a seductive way, maybe it would be Ginger. Yes, Ginger. Definitely Ginger. And if any of them were to do it in a bad way, it would be our bad character, which I can't tell you who she is. Because if I tell you who she is, then it would give away that piece. So I can't tell you who she is, but our bad character, yeah, she would be the one to tie up for a bad reason. Other than that, I don't think any of them would be crafty enough to tie people up with Christmas lights unless they, were just trying to get them out of the way while they're trying to fight off another bad person. So, yeah, definitely. Good question. What do you think? Okay, would you like to see a scene where someone ties them up with Christmas lights? I think that would be a fun scene. My next question is 24. Let me know in the comments section below. And here is 24 right there. Do I have a bingo yet? No. Okay. So 24. Let's see here. 24 is Santa's Workshop. Show us your writing space or a picture of your writing space. Bonus points if it's a disaster zone. Okay. You're looking at it. it I don't have I just sit here, or when I'm writing, sometimes if I'm writing on the fly, if I'm working, this is where I write. And those of you who come to my write-ins, this is my writing space. If I am writing on the fly, just like I grab my laptop, I got a story idea, I want to do that, I'll usually stand up at the kitchen counter and do it over there, or I will go to the couch and sit down and write there. It depends upon how much I've been standing for the day, because I like to balance out my standing and sitting for the day, just because it's just healthier to stand more. But other than that, really, you're looking at it. This is my writing space. I just sit here and I write. And it's not a disaster area, sorry. No bonus points. All right, next question. Number 8. I swear I am doing this 100% honestly too. All right, here's number 8. And there is still no bonus, no bingo, no bonus. All right, number 8 is, I swear I'm doing this 100% honestly. This is so funny. All right, number 8 is Santa Baby. Santa Baby. Which of your characters could romance presents out of Santa? All right. The most seductress character on my list is Ginger. So Ginger would probably be the one that could romance presents out of Santa. All of the rest are kind of just playful flirts, or they're cool, sleek, sassy, chic women. So really it would be Ginger. Ginger's the sexy one. Ginger's the seductress of the book, and so Ginger would be the one that could seduce Santa out of presents. All right. The next question is, we've already done 20. 22. We've already done 22. Oh, 9. We've already done 9. 21. Already done 21. 9. 3. Already done 3. Nope, we haven't done 3. And it's not a bingo. Oh, no. No, 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 no. All right. So 3 is here. And brings us one step closer to a bingo on multiple areas. So number 3 question is milk and cookies. What's your favorite writer snack? Bonus if it's milk and cookies. I'm missing out on all these bonus points. I don't get these bonus points. Milk and cookies, not my favorite writer snack. My favorite writer snack is I don't like to eat while I'm typing because it gets in the keyboard. So I guess my favorite writer snack is, I'm boring. It's nothing. I don't think, like literally the only thing I've got here is a coffee. I don't have any writer snack. I don't have anything. And I try to cut back on my sugar. This is actually cold brew, which is low on sugar. Let me take that back. Lower on sugar. Yeah, I don't really have any favorite snack while writing. How about you? Do you have a favorite snack? Share it in the comment section. Let's hear what some of our favorite snacks are out there. It doesn't have to be while you're writing, just a favorite snack. While reading, while writing, while doing anything. What's your favorite snack? I guess I could say what's my favorite snack there, and maybe chips and salsa would be my favorite snack out of the ordinary. Oh, chips and hummus. I like chips and hummus. Oh, I like pita chips and hummus. Yeah, pita chips and hummus. Especially if the hummus is homemade. That's my favorite snack. Yum. Okay, that sounds good, but I don't eat it while I'm writing because it gets in my keyboard. All right, so next number was 7, but 7's already done. So next number is 15, and we got a bingo in 2 places. Yay! 15. Bingo. All right, so this is my last question of the day, 15. And it is our bingo question. So let's see what 15 gives us. Wrapping. What characters would spend way too much time wrapping presents because they want it to look perfect? Ooh, that's a cute question. What a cute question. That would definitely be Rhyme, without a doubt. Rhyme is so meticulous in so many things and so straight arrow and straight and narrow. And yeah, it would definitely be Rhyme. I mean, I wouldn't even begin to think which character would be of the Bachelorettes. I don't think I'd even cover that or even come remotely close to Rhyme. And of course, River is not that meticulous in anything that he does. But Rhyme, it's all about perfection with her because she was the middle child and she was constantly trying to get daddy's love. And so it was definitely, for Rhyme, it was just Yeah, she was all about being perfect. So that is the end of my indie writer's tag. Boy, this was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to. If you weren't with me live, then definitely on the replay, answer the questions with me. I can't wait to see what you guys say, and I will be checking back to answer those responses back. So I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody has to say and what people come up with for these questions because they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad that the game kept going and going and going because I got to ask a lot of questions, which means I could get to answer a lot of questions or see a lot of answers from you in the comment section. So please, please play along and answer the questions for me. It doesn't have to be that you're writing, it just, reading or whatever, or, just in life. How would you answer those questions? Because they're really fun. Great job. Great job, Cloud Kitten Chronicles. Thank you for a great tag. And I will go ahead and make sure I link up Indecember um, readers tag, Indecember's writers tag, and all the other information about Indecember. So I will get that linked up as well as Cloud Kitten Chronicles, who created this tag and definitely deserves some love. So definitely check out her channel and give her some love as well. Thanks so much for supporting my channel. If you're on Facebook, please follow this page. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Click the bell to get notified when new videos become available. As always, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for escaping into the paranormal with me, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. I'll see you soon. Bye.